Hey, it's Magical Mimi. This is part two, an unexpected part two to my video asking my Grammy, one of my spirit guides, about SNAP funding, if it would be released per the order from those two federal judges, or if the Trump administration would appeal those decisions. Grammy indicated that the administration is going to appeal that decision. Um, I don't like hearing that news, and I don't think anybody does. But it's not surprising that they would do that. That Spirit is indicating that that is something that the administration will do. I then asked Grammy if she had an additional message for us, and she did. She said, Mango Mussolini, HAQ. And HAQ stands for Hardened Apparatus Quiver. So I said I would make another video going deeper into what HAQ means so we can understand what Grammy is trying to tell us, what Spirit is trying to tell us about what is going on with the funding for SNAP benefits and the very likelihood that people are going to go hungry because that's the country we live in. So I have some questions for Grammy about Hardened Apparatus Quiver. For me, when I think hardened, I think of something rigid, resistant to change. An apparatus is, it can be many different things. I was thinking maybe it has to do with his heart, maybe it has to do with the administration as a whole. Quiver, I was thinking of the container that holds arrows, as well as somebody quivering, right? So I want to ask her, which definitions she is using for hardened apparatus quiver so we can understand the bigger message. And perhaps it's all options and there's multiple meanings behind that message because often Spirit speaks in layered meanings. And we have to dive deep to figure out what all those meanings are. So let's ask Grammy. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Grammy, are you here? Yes, thank you. And for those watching, can you show them your no position, please? Thank you very much. And I'm going to do another calibration real quick to ensure that this is indeed my Grammy. Grammy, were you in the Women's Marines? Yes. Did you meet the father of your children in the Marines? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So this is Grammy. So I want to ask you about the HAQ, Hardened Apparatus Quiver. Can you help with that? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so hardened. Are you using the definition for rigid? Yes. And what about resistant to change? Yes. Okay. And then apparatus, are you referring to the Trump administration? Yes. Are you also referring to potentially his heart? No. Okay. So is it anything other than the administration? No. So just the administration is the apparatus. Yes. Okay. All right. And then quiver. Are you referring to the like a container of arrows? Yes. So weaponry. Yes. Are you also referring to the noun meaning to tremble or shake? No. Okay. All right. So if you're only referring to the quiver as a container of arrows, meaning weaponry, are you saying that the administration is using the SNAP funding and controlling the release of those emergency funds as a weapon. Yes. And I'm sure many of you that are watching this video felt that that's what they are doing. And so Spirit is confirming that your intuitive thought is correct. Is there any possibility that something is going to stop the defunding of SNAP? Yes. Okay. So if the Trump administration appeals the federal judges, does that mean that the Supreme Court will hear the case? Yes. Will the Supreme Court side with the Trump administration? No. So will the Supreme Court order SNAP funding to be released? Yes. Okay. That's good to know. So, is there anything else that you want to tell us about this hardened apparatus quiver? No. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to tell us about the SNAP funding? No. Okay. Thank you. So you're telling us that the Trump administration is going to appeal the decision because they're using it as political weapons, and basically it's a war against all American citizens. You're saying that the Supreme Court will eventually force the Trump administration to release the SNAP funds. Yes. Will people get back funding? No. Okay. Are you able to tell us about how long it will take before the funding is released? Yes. Okay. Will it be a month? No. Will it be longer than a month? No. Less than a month? Yes. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So less than a month. I think that answers the question. We don't need to be too specific. Thank you, Grammy, for your guidance. And if you are watching this video and you are interested in having a pendulum channeling session with me, I am available. You can click the link in my bio. And until next time, peace be with you.